Hi, my name is Ramona Taylor, and I'm the office manager at Indian Trail Family Practice. I have an employee, Barb Smith, who has been a standard employee for 5 years at the practice. She has not ever been a great employee, but she has been loyal. Lately, her performance has been declining. She has been reprimanded for being tardy to work several times. 2 months ago, she was placed on an action plan, but we have seen very little improvement. I'm meeting with Barb today to discuss a new action plan. This will be her last warning before she is terminated. Barb is known to have an attitude problem and has been disrespectful to staff and patients with the practice. I have gotten numerous complaints from her coworkers about her attitude, and even 2 complaints from patients. I know from office gossip she has been having problems at home, but she cannot let that affect her performance here at the office. Come on in.
Hi.
Hi, Barb. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Why am I in here now?
Well, I've asked you to meet with me today because you must be aware that for some time now we have not been happy with the quality of your work and your tardiness. We have met several times over the past several months, pinpointing the areas you need to improve.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have not seen the improvement we need to see. For that reason, we've decided to put you on a 90-day probation and create a new action plan.
So, does that mean I'm being fired?
No, it just means that you're being put on a 90-day probation.
Probation? Come on, we've done this before. Here we go again with this nonsense.
That's right. We've tried to give you a chance to improve. We gave you at least 2 written warnings and several verbal warnings along with your last action plan, but you didn't make the kind of progress we needed to see.
Wait a minute. I have a lot going on in my family life. I just don't know. And besides the fact, I'm not the only one that's coming in late all the time.
Barb, I've asked you to meet with me today to discuss your recent performance, not the performance of your coworkers.
So, just get to the point. What are you trying to say?
Well, we've tried to give you a chance to improve. Now we have to implement a new action plan. If you cannot comply with this plan, we will have to terminate your employment here.
It's not my fault. It's been several times I've been stuck in traffic. That light up there is horrible. How is that my fault? And what about Tanya? She's late all the time.
Once again, Barb, I will not discuss other employees' performance with you. This is a meeting to discuss your performance and taking responsibility for your own actions. We also need to address the complaints I have been getting from the staff and even patients. You cannot be disrespectful to your coworkers or our patients.
Disrespectful? Whatever. So you're putting me on probation. What exactly does that mean?
This means that we will be monitoring your progress closely and asking your supervisor about your performance going forward.
So now we're going to start taking the word of other people that work here? This is so ridiculous.
These are things I've seen firsthand. It is not solely based on the word of other people.
So just tell me what this action plan entails. What do I have to do?
The first part of this action plan has to do with your attendance. As a CMA here, the staff depends on you to get to the office promptly and on time. If you are late, you slow down the office and make patients wait. We have to be able for you to get here on time. We operate on a schedule here, and it's important that we stick to the schedule to make the office run smoothly. When you are late, it is unprofessional and inconsiderate of your coworkers and our patients. So for the next 90 days, we will be closely monitoring your timesheets. If you are tardy once in the next 90 days, you will be out of compliance with this plan. This could lead to termination.
What? Once in 90 days? I'll try my best to get here on time. That's crazy. What else is in this plan of yours?
The next part of this plan is going to involve the respect you are expected to show your coworkers and patients. Respect is something you are expected to show every single staff member in this office, whether you like them or not. Disrespect and bad attitudes will not be tolerated. When you come into the office, I expect to see you being positive and helpful to your coworkers. If we have another complaint of an incident of you being rude or disrespectful to your fellow employees or your patients, you will be terminated. This behavior will not be accepted in this office.
I guess I get it, but I don't think I've been disrespectful to anyone. They're the ones with the problems. And other employees, they get away with everything.
I know it's hard to understand when you're the one being reprimanded, and the other employees will be dealt with as I deem appropriate. I just really need you to understand that I know you have been a faithful employee for 5 years, and I want to see you succeed here. Your work was good for a long time, and I don't want to have to let you go.
I really don't want to be let go either. I've just been under a lot of pressure lately. I got a lot going on at home. I guess maybe it's affected my job a little bit. I can't afford to lose this job on top of everything I have going on. I just can't take all that. I guess I'll try to do my best on getting here, being polite to people.
So you think you will be able to manage this new action plan?
I like working in this office, so I'll do everything I can, but it's really hard to get here on time in the morning with this kids getting on the bus and trying to get them everywhere they're supposed to be. But I'm going to work on my performance and my attendance.
Okay, well, thank you for your compliance. I look forward to seeing the improvement in your performance. I'm also looking forward to seeing what an asset you can continue to be to this office. I just need you to sign off on the new performance plan saying you understand the conditions of the probationary period and what is expected of you. I have provided a copy for you, and the other copy will go in your employment record. If you don't get any complaints and are not tardy for the next 90 days, you will be off of probation and everything will be back to normal.
Can I read that thing?
Sure.
So, let me make sure I understand this. If I have no infractions in 90 days, everything automatically goes back to being normal, or we have to have another meeting? I'm not sure I understand.
Well, we will have another meeting at the end of 90 days if there are no infractions, just to let you know your progress and how you have been doing. But the performance plan and the fact that you've been reprimanded today will stay on your permanent employment record.
So if I have an infraction within the 90 days, let's say at day 85, I'm late for work, what does that mean?
You will immediately be terminated.
Oh. Okay, do I have an option in signing this?
You don't have an option in signing this.
Okay. I don't know that this is fair. Are other people going to be on this kind of thing, or what?
If they need to be, they will be. Again, we're not here to discuss them, we're here to discuss you. And I really do want to see you succeed in this office. And I do believe you can be an asset to this office. But you have to be here on time. And I cannot have complaints from patients.
Okay. All right. So I can take one of these with me?
Yes. This copy is yours.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.